I prayed for my father to die today. I use that word in quotations because while he is biologically responsible for my existence, he has never truly been a father. He has never acted as a protector, never cared for our well-being, never provided the sanctuary a parent owes their children. To me, he is simply a man I am forced to live with, a figure of authority with no moral heart. This story was sent to us by a young woman from Texas, and what she did when she finally escaped, absolutely devastating. It isn't a new prayer, but today it felt more urgent, more justified. He is in his early 60s, and I finally accepted the rotting truth. He is a finished product. He hasn't changed since the first time I begged for his last breath, and he never will. I am desperate for his disappearance, not out of malice, but for the simple, primal need to breathe air that isn't heavy with his presence. He is the architect of a shared trauma that links my mother, my brother, and me in a silent, hyper-vigilant pact. We have become experts in the mechanics of his arrival, the sound of the tires, the shift in the atmosphere, the way food loses its flavor the moment he enters the room. The irony is almost comedic. He is a minister, a pastor, a man of God. He stands behind a podium every Sunday and warns the congregation about the very sins he nurtures at home. Today, over a harmless joke, the mask didn't just slip, it fell off. The joke was about pettiness. I said, if someone is being rude, you should be rude to them as well. Fight fire with fire. I was joking, laughing. He didn't laugh. He stood up, looked at me, and started preaching about unholy behavior and church service. Then, in the next breath, he told us how easy it would be to kill us all. His exact words, "I should just kill all of you, it's so easy. I could throw you all out of this house right now." All because my joke was unholy. Because it shouldn't come out of a minister's daughter. I stared at him. My mother stared at the floor. My brother said nothing. We had heard it before, the threats, the control, the justifications wrapped in Bible verses. But that day, something in me shifted. There is no more room for what-ifs or maybe next time. He isn't a man struggling with his faith. He is a man using faith as a weapon to mask his narcissism and entitlement. I was done waiting for a change that was never coming, so I started planning. I was 17, 1 year away from freedom, but I wasn't going to leave quietly. I wasn't going to let him keep his perfect reputation while we carried the scars. I started documenting everything, every threat, every abusive rant, every moment of hypocrisy. I had a small recording app on my phone. I kept it running during dinner, during his sermons at home, during his breakdowns. I recorded him screaming at my mother for disrespecting him because she forgot to iron his shirt. I recorded him telling my brother he was worthless and would never amount to anything. I recorded him threatening to kick us out, to hurt us, to discipline us the way God intended, all while he smiled at church, shook hands, prayed for families. I also started collecting his text messages, screenshots of every cruel thing he said. He would text my mother during the day, calling her names, demanding she apologize for things she didn't do. He would text me late at night, telling me I was a disappointment, that I brought shame to his ministry. I saved every single one. For 6 months I built a case, not for the police, not for a lawyer, for his congregation. The day I turned 18, I left. No warning, no goodbye. I packed a bag while he was at church. My mother helped me. She didn't say anything. She just hugged me and cried. I told her I would come back for her when I could. She nodded. I stayed with a friend for 2 weeks. Then I got a job, then an apartment. My father called, texted, left voicemails. At first they were angry. How dare you leave? You owe me respect. Come back immediately. Then they were manipulative. I forgive you. God forgives you. Come home. I ignored every single one, but I wasn't done. 3 months after I left, I sent an email to the church board, to the deacons, to the entire congregation mailing list. The subject line, "The truth about pastor name." Inside the email was everything. Audio recordings of him screaming, threatening, cursing, screenshots of his abusive texts to my mother and me, a timeline of his behavior over the years, and a simple message: This is the man you trust with your faith. This is the man you call a servant of God. This is the man who preaches love while practicing hate. Decide for yourselves if he deserves to stand behind that podium." I hit send, and I waited. Within 24 hours, the church called an emergency meeting. My father tried to deny it, called it lies from a rebellious daughter, said I was influenced by the devil. But the recordings didn't lie. The texts didn't lie. The board asked him to step down. Temporarily, they said, but the congregation wasn't stupid. People started talking. Families started leaving. Within 2 months, the church was half empty. Within 6 months, they asked him to resign permanently. His ministry, the thing he valued more than his own family, was over. He tried to join other churches, but word had spread. No one wanted him. My mother finally found the courage to file for divorce. She took the house. She took everything. My father moved into a small apartment across town, alone. He tried reaching out to me one last time, a long email, full of Bible verses and apologies. I read the first line. Then I deleted it and I blocked him forever. It's been 5 years now. I have my own life, my own peace. My mother is free. My brother is healing. And my father, he's exactly where he belongs. Alone, powerless, forgotten. No congregation, no family, no authority, just him and his Bible in an empty apartment. I don't pray for his death anymore, because the life he's living now, that's punishment enough. So here's my question for you. My father used religion to abuse us for years. When I exposed him, I destroyed his entire life. Did I go too far, or did he get exactly what he deserved? Drop a comment. I want to know what you think. If you've ever dealt with a toxic parent or religious hypocrisy, share your story. You're not alone. Hit subscribe for more real stories like this. Next week, a woman discovers her husband has been using their savings to fund his mistress's lifestyle. What she does when she finds out will shock you. And remember, some people use faith as a shield, but the truth always finds a way through.